Okay, we're back. Took me a second. I at first had some weird. God, what? Okay, this is safe havens. Running that over here. Ran out of our close to running out of bullets. Like, fucking manuscript page.
I stepped into the gas station's garage. It was dark and quiet. The place was a mess. It looked like someone trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight. Light spilled into the room through an open door at the back, and I made my way toward it. Without any warning, I was blinded by a bright light. An old portable TV on the shelf had come alive by itself. Impossibly, I could see myself on the screen, talking like a madman.
So this is what I was getting at, guys. This was the point I was trying to say, where at a certain point, like, it starts telling kind of the future a little bit. Not, I don't think it gets too far ahead. Like, we're going to be at the gas station here momentarily, but I think that's, I think the story as we go kind of tells a little bit in the future. I think they're mostly, like, all part of the chapter, but I could be mistaken on that. But, like I said, we're back. And probably cut this episode in half looking at where I'm recording. I think that was a good spot to stop where I died, so probably welcome back, guys. 3, 2, 1, cheers. Still hot as dicks. Still probably shouldn't be drinking, but I don't care. Let's roll. I also noticed that, the Xbox. What the fuck? Right? Try to conserve ammo. We need to get the hell out of here is what we need to do. What? We're just gonna go sit in the light for a minute. Checkpoint, thank God. Not that the other checkpoint put me back too perfect. Didn't put me back like too far. I think I need to be a little more okay with using batteries. They seem to be pretty meaning about it, but I do have a feeling that may change. What the hell is this? An arrow? What's up here real quick? I can't. Fuck. That's. Well, nice. Super deep now, actually. Here. Okay. So it looks like those are clues, not so much like hidden, I guess hidden items more than like hidden collectibles, which is really nice. Again, I haven't noticed the fan being an issue, but if you guys hear it, I apologize. It's, oh, that word scared me. It's like, it's 8 o'clock. That's unnerving. What's this? I'm just... Shit. Okay. Seems inappropriate. There was 3 of them. Seems an appropriate use of that. I'll grab this real quick. Let's read it. I lied to the sheriff.
Lake? She asked. The sheriff looked at me suspiciously. The early morning light flooded through the office windows. I would probably never have gotten out of the woods alive without her help. But I couldn't tell her the truth of what I'd faced the previous night. She'd think I was lying or crazy. She'd lock me up, and she wouldn't help me find Alice.
Well, that's a distinct possibility. Wait, have I gotten all of them? I'm missing 2, but this one was kind of in the middle of nowhere, so I'm hoping I can still get these. And then there's 3 I just can't get without being in nightmare mode, which I've already got my ass handed to me once. I have no desire to play Nightmare Mode, so no thanks. Sitting. Oh, there we go. Pick up this shotgun. Did you guys just give me more shells, right? Is there anything else here? This is gonna be the crazy TV.
Science. It bestows immortality
Twilight
on those
Zone?
who advance it to elevate all of mankind.
They did the quantum break too, I think. This thing is
This
just
is
not.
one man. But the price for such a legacy is steep
Night
indeed.
Springs.
Night Spring.
Let's get out of here. I don't know what that did actually. Okay. It's fucking dangerous as shit. Full up. Okay. I'm not super keen on looking around, but I'd like to find more manuscript. And I have attempted to like print out a list of the manuscript pages. Those things are not even important to the story. No, that might be crap.
No.
Oh, hello. There's like a shit ton of you. Fuck. What? What the hell are you doing? Are you like walking around me? Fuck it. I got a ton of them. You can't like load the battery fast enough. You can't. I don't know where the hell he's going. Shit. That's bullshit, man. I can't even deal with it fast. Move! Jesus. Holy hell.
Stucky's body vanished, leaving behind
Oh,
only
that was
a
Stucky.
lifetime of nightmares to come. Assuming I'd reached the lights of the gas station alive.
That was. I'm. Oh, that was the flare gun. I was like, excuse me? I'm assuming I could get more shit out of this box, right? Where is it? There's a box here, right? Here it is. Why? Oh, because I'm not hitting my button. I was like, whoa, look at that whole box full of ammo. I love it. I guess we could take a second to just look around real fast. I can only imagine the later parts of this game. It's already kind of kicking my ass. Oh, here's a thermos. I'm assuming they're collectibles in like increments, you know, like 10 or 20 or 25 or whatever, because there's 100 of them. I have no idea how many I have, because it doesn't say anymore, but it's like we get the fuck out of here at least. Checkpoint, thank God. Over here? Doesn't look like it. I'm kind of sick of this area, to be honest.
I recognized the parade float I had seen in Bright Falls when I first arrived with Alice.
We have to go
After the insanity I had just experienced in the darkness, the lights of the gas station felt comforting. At least for a moment, the sane world reasserted itself.
Nice. Okay, let's go and check around back here real quick. Looks like I can I not help out these? I guess I cannot. Here's another page.
Stucky spat on the garage floor and tried to shake the cobwebs from his head. Ever since the couple never showed to pick up the keys, things had been fuzzy. Something, a feeling caught his attention. Stucky looked up and stared as his brain tried in vain to process the horror before him. He stumbled back, knocking over a can of oil. A black pool spread across the floor while he struggled for a brief moment, then let go as the unrelenting darkness engulfed him.
Okay, so just missing one. It'd be nice to find it, but if not, I think most of us can understand, like, I think
The
it...
Deer Fest had been 2 weeks away when we arrived. If the day count on the banner was right, I was missing a whole week between the night we got here and now.
It's upsetting. It adds a lot to the story, you know, like, it tells us a lot of background that I don't think we would know otherwise. I think if I head down here, it'll eventually stop me, right? Something down here. Yeah, and like it'll eventually stop me. Oh! Shit! That scared the fuck out of me. I need to get better at dodging. Fuck off, dude. No! That's... Is there anything else down there? That so wasn't worth it. Oof. Reload over it. Fuck it, we're done. Oh, am I? Guess I'm not. I'm not dealing with your bullshit. No!
I had to get inside the gas station to find a phone to call for help.
Okay. I think I do remember them saying that. Oh, it's super scary, by the way. They'll.
The garage was a mess. It looked like someone had trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight.
The more I'm in darkness, the stronger they are, which probably explains why they just fucking wrecked my shit. Can I open this?
All right.
Oh, here we go.
Keep writing. Outside, there's only darkness. Outside the cabin, outside the story, there's only darkness. I can feel her presence in the dark. Just now, I could smell her perfume in the room. I'll reach her. I'll fix it up. I'll bring her back. The story will come true. If I stop, she's lost.
I don't believe this. It'd been me on the TV, talking crazy. Was I losing my mind?
What? Deer Fest. Don't care. There's gotta be a phone around here somewhere, right? I wish I could get rid of this light. Hello, phone. I'm not gonna take it off with it. Look at that no-nonsense hairdo, guys.
Oh, thank God, Sheriff.
Sheriff Sarah Breaker.
She reminds me of the sheriff from
Listen, I was
Silent
in
Hill.
a car crash. My wife Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr.
We
Wade.
were staying in a cabin on the island, on Cauldron Lake.
There's no island on Cauldron Lake, not since the big eruption in the 70s.
Please, I can take you there, okay?
You look like you've taken a pretty bad knock to the head. Are you okay?
Listen.
We'll figure this out. Please get in the car. We'll swing by the lake and then we'll go to the station, okay? Mr. Wake, have you seen Stucky, the guy who owns this place?
Well, you
I
see,
realized I couldn't tell her what had happened in the forest. She wouldn't have believed me. And then she wouldn't have helped me with Alice.
either way though, you're clearly a prime suspect in this. I think we finally got past the prologue, guys. Like, the introduction to Alan Wake. And here's where we realize that shit went down. This looks like the ring effect. The lens flare almost, just highlighting people in general. So we were staying at this lovely cabin that apparently doesn't fucking exist. And 3 episodes in, we finally get to the fucking title screen. Oof. That would have been, if I just did that all in one go, that would have been like almost an hour and a half. Oh, end of episode 1.
Everything is alright. I close my eyes. Then
I don't know what that was going to do, but we're moving on.
I came to Bright Falls with my wife, Alice.
Thank you for coming here with me.
These are normally really good spots to stop in these type of things, but I have no idea
Now,
when they're gonna pop up in the normal series. Like stopping at the end of, episode 1 and starting the next episode here would be
I
really
missed
nice,
my
but
week.
like I said,
I was
I just
attacked by shadowy men straight from a
I would
nightmare.
have to. I guess I would have
The
to do
sheriff took me to the
recording
lake Alice and
just
I
one
had
big
stayed
bulk.
at. But the
The
cabin had
longer I
disappeared.
record an episode, the higher chance that something's gonna go wrong. So I take precautions. New York City. So we had a book out a year after this because we stopped writing 2 years ago. Is that just our circuit breaker just chilling off to the corner like that? Oh look, we're clean shaven.
Honey, I'm home.
It was full life.
Sweetie, how was it?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up.
Oh nice.
Coffee's on.
Holy hell.
Thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
Waiting for thermoses and shit. Oh, that means we didn't get all the manuscripts now. And this one normal one. Oh, that's upsetting. Aww. I think I did a good job regardless. And again, the goal is like I'll keep an eye out for him, but it's actually one of the things I really want to do, like go searching for, because they're just really important to the script. So she's in here.
Oh, hey. I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
Shit, I didn't even-
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
Oh, really?
These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time.
I like it. Okay. Wait, there's 2 pages?
It's true what they say about the fall and the sudden
Or maybe it's
stop.
just the first page of the manuscript that I already had it.
Here in the snow, while the lurid chain of scenes that had led me here kept playing in my head. A rerun of my own private snuff movie. A memory of my corpse. Alone at my own wake. Thinking in metaphors again. The femme fatale was gone. Only a sour taste remained of the kiss that killed me.
Aww.
This was a late goodbye. 13 years after I'd gotten my revenge, it had finally caught up with me. It had been a long time to bear the pain. My blood painted the snow red. The gruesome, slushy, dissolved all the scattered painkillers and leisurely dripped down to the sewer, mingling with the bile of the city, becoming one with it. I can see them now. My wife and my baby. Honey, I'm home.
Holy fuck, that's dark.
Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called.
Baby, you're fine. I'm coming.
Alan, please check the fuse box.
baby.
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry.
I'm going to.
I'm right here,
It's right
baby.
here, right?
I'm
Yeah.
fine. Just get the lights back on.
Honey,
now,
it's a power
please.
outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay. Hi.
You okay?
Hey, baby.
I'm sorry.
Not be spooky
just really
regardless.
spooked
Don't even
me.
worry about it.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
I'm listening
I
to that.
know it's stupid, but it's just, especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Why would I even have it on me?
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No.
The thing is, if I'm not mistaken, the clicker actually plays a really serious
I love
role.
you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
I wonder how she sleeps. I mean, just out of curiosity, like, I can't sleep unless it's total darkness. Like, I can't sleep during the day and bullshit like that.
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
I mean, you know,
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with
is that
it.
just the fucking fish on the table?
Sheriff Breaker's waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Doc Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head.
What?
I'm sorry you had to cut your morning fishing short for this, Doc.
Oh, she's a beauty, ain't she? Not the biggest I ever caught, if you can believe that coming from an old fisherman like me, but she's right up there. Now, she's a largemouth bass, which is what you're after if you prefer a lure. Now, if you want either trout or salmon, on the other hand, then it's fly fishing for you.
Okay, goodbye now. I was looking to see if there was anything chilling there. Oh, hello, lady. I know you.
Thank you for testing the lights, Miss Weaver. Everything seems to be fine.
I don't have the luxury of being complacent, Deputy Grant. The bulbs will need changing soon. You can't change them in the dark.
I'll be sure to take care of it, Miss Weaver. Have a nice day now.
Very good. I'll come back later on to remind you, just in case.
So apparently she has, like, some idea of
Mr.
what the
Wake,
hell.
the sheriff is waiting for you in her office down the corridor. That was Cynthia Weaver. I guess you can call her the town eccentric. She used to be the editor of the local newspaper, but she's focused on, other things these days.
She'd fit right in where I come from.
As you can see, she's a little obsessed with maintaining the light bulbs of the whole town, refuses to step on shadows, things like that. Back in her day, she wrote about all sorts of weird things in the paper. Bright Falls has a colorful history. Of course, what small town hasn't?
You're charming, thank you. So that's fine. What do you do? Why would I touch that?
Mulligan here. I'm at Stuckey's gas station with Thornton. There's no
What?
sign of him.
Wait, manuscript.
Yeah, Thornton.
Search is well worth it.
Alice looked through the viewfinder, lining up the shot. Cauldron Lake was breathtaking. Something caught her eye. A figure standing in the shadows behind the cabin, like a thin woman in a black dress. She lowered the camera and looked again. No one there. Just a collection of bushes that looked vaguely human-shaped. She shook her head and laughed.
We located the break club. It's here. That's some good news, right?
I looked at the good news is we found the parade club. Yay!
The sheriff wants to see you in her office, Mr. Wake.
I'm working on it. Calm down. That's what it was. Oops. Knack for winning contests. So is it just that guy? It's the only one I can see. Yeah, I can see these people. They're all missing too. I couldn't see this first one for some reason. Marina. Oh, it's a cat, that's why. Okay. It's
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
thank you.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
Yeah.
I'm
You
not
see, there was
sure.
this,
I
there
can't
was this
remember.
thing in this
We were
cabin in
arguing.
the wood.
I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up.
But you being silent doesn't help any.
Excuse me. I need to take this. Hello?
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
Who is
What
this?
the fuck?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak. Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
Okay. It looks like we have an objective, which we will be doing next time, guys. Again, this is Dominic with Solar Screen Reviews, and thank you for watching this episode of Alan Wake. If you guys enjoyed it, if you guys like me getting this shit scared out of me because I decided to go find a fucking thermos, leave a like down below. Lets me know you appreciate the content, you want more of it, all that good jazz. Any comments, criticisms, suggestions, critiques, leave down in the comments section below. I love hearing from you guys. Otherwise, have a good night, and I will see you in the next part.